Welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona and this is Ralphie. And today I'm sharing a 45-minute grounding yoga flow for calm and clarity. And this sequence includes a full body warm-up along with some standing and balancing postures to help you feel more grounded. For practice today, you may wish to have a folded blanket, an option to have a yoga block. And if you are enjoying the classes on a regular basis and you'd like to support me creating and posting each week, I'm on Patreon. All the details are in the description below. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy your practice. Namaste.
And begin your practice in downward facing Shavasana, resting onto the front of your body. Make a pillow with your hands and rest your forehead. Take a few moments to move your awareness down to where the weight of your body rests, and then help your body relax in your own way, arranging your feet, your legs, hips, belly, so you're comfortable and at ease. And then slowly breathe out toward the earth. Just notice how your body settles when you stop resisting gravity. Before we start moving, notice what's already happening in your body. Feel your breath moving in and out. Notice your heartbeat. Noticing where your attention flows. Begin to slow your breath and send it down into your belly. And you might feel as you breathe in the mat pushing back. Just keep breathing in until you sense the breath expanding into your lower back. The same senses that often distract us can also help anchor us. The more we stay connected to our breath and the ground beneath us, the more connected we feel in each moment. Start to establish an ujjayi breath. Slow, steady inhales and exhales through the nose. In this practice, we focus on being fully present, sensing all that arises. Your union or yoga with yourself happens in that awareness, not in the postures or striving for correct form. It's just in noticing what it's like to be inside your experience. Lift up a little way now and reach your right arm out at shoulder height, palm face down. For a prone shoulder stretch, tent your left fingers and roll gently onto your right hip. Resting your head, and your legs can remain stacked, or bend your left knee and step your left toes to the floor behind you. Staying close to the edge where sensation is clear but it's not overwhelming. Noticing the quality of your breath. Sensation of opening across the front of your shoulder. Then release and roll back to your belly. Reach your left arm out and move over to the other side. Conscious of the way you're touching the ground. Breathing on purpose, slow and steady. And then release and return to your belly. Climb onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. Press down through the tops of your feet. Lightly squeeze your buttocks, pressing your pubic bone down toward the mat. And so the front hip points lift Then start to lightly pull back with the elbows, your shoulders, to draw your spine forward and up. And then lower your chin toward your chest and roll your chin around the front of your chest, side to side. Come back through center and tilt your chin gently up, opening through the front of your throat. And then slowly lower your chest down, bring your hands under your shoulders and press onto all fours, tabletop pose. And then press down into your palms. Inhale, cow pose, soften your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, chin to chest, round and curl for cat pose. In and out of cat and cow in your own time now. Just keep coming back to your connection with the ground, perhaps feeling the texture of the mat underneath your hands, your feet. The more intentional you are, the more grounded you feel. And then return to a neutral spine and we'll twist. Balance on your left hand. On your inhale, raise your right arm out and then up toward the sky. Exhale, thread your right arm under your left, reach through just for a beat. Twice more now, and inhale to open to your right. And exhale to thread through. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Ground your twist now, rest down onto your right shoulder. Tend to your left fingers and walk your left hand away from your face. You can either take it out to the left or forward toward the top of your space. Just find what offers the most space across your chest to breathe fully in and out. And one more breath in. Slide your left palm back to your mat, unravel from your twist, right hand high, and then return to all fours. Reach your right toes now to the back of your mat. Take a few breaths here with a gentle rock forward and back, stretching into your right heel. And then balance your shoulders over your wrists. Raise your right leg to the height of your hip, your foot flexed. Inhale here. On your exhale, take your right leg straight out to your right, engaging your glutes. Inhale, come back through center, and then exhale, core lunge, draw your right knee to your nose. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right leg wide to your right. Center on your inhale, core lunge. Once more through in your own time. Extend your right leg straight back, then bend your right knee, flex your foot and fire hydrant your right hip out to the right and circle through your hip. Send your right leg straight back and then guide your right toes over to your left. Look out over your left shoulder and breathe some space into the right side of your body. A full breath in, complete breath out. Transition into cow legs. Bend your right knee behind your left, crossing your legs, and then just ease your buttocks back toward your heels. Adjusting your shape from a place of sensation for comfort, for the easy flow of your breath, and gentle stretch through your outer left hip. Moving into gate pose, uncross your right leg, sweep your right leg wide to your right, ground your right heel, rising upright with your arms overhead. On your exhale, side bend over to your right. Gently pressing your hips forward and make space for your breath over how deep you reach. On your inhale, return upright and then lower your hands to the floor, shoulder width apart. From here, dial your hands to the left a little. Coming into a wide leg down dog, tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee, raise your hips. So you're in a wide down dog on a diagonal to your left. Just notice how your breath responds. Sense of space and length through your legs and your arms as you reach and extend through your back body. Returning to all fours in reverse, lower your left knee, point your hands forward and step your right knee in. One round of cat and cow reset. Allow your body to settle and recenter. We'll move over to the other side. On your inhale, raise your left arm out and then up. Exhale, twist, thread and reach your left arm under your right. Twice more. And this time land, resting onto your left shoulder, left side cheek. Walking your right hand away from your face, either out to your right or forward. 3 breaths. Staying current with the feeling tone of your breath. And then slide your right palm back to your mat, unravel from your twist, left hand to the sky, and then return all fours. Take your left toes to the back of your mat now, and then stretch into your left heel with a few mindful breaths. Rock back to center. On your inhale, raise your left leg, flex your left foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, left leg out to your left. Center on your inhale. And core lunge, left knee to chest. Twice more through, extend. Out to the side. Center. And core lunge. Keep going. Extend your left leg straight back. Balance here, bend your knee, flex your foot. Then fire hydrant your left hip out to the left and circle through your hip. And send your left leg straight back and take your left toes over to the right to the floor. Look out over your right shoulder and curve through your torso. Full breath in and complete breath out. Transition into your cow legs. Bend your left knee behind your right, crossing your legs. And then reaching your arms forward, ease your buttocks back toward your heel. Moving into gate pose, uncross your left leg, sweep your left leg wide to your left. Heel to the floor, rise upright, arms overhead. And then side bend to your left, 3 breaths. Inhale, return upright and lower your hands to the floor. Dial your hands off to the right now for our wide-legged down dog. Tuck your right toes under, Lift your right knee and find your down dog on a diagonal to your right. Just refining your shape so it feels expansive. Long, slow, deep breath in and out. One more cycle of breath. Breathe your whole shape. And then returning to all fours in reverse, lower your right knee, hands forward, step your left knee in. Take a round of cat and cow. And then as you're ready, downward facing dog. A few moments here to move freely in your body. And then settle steady, connecting with where your body meets the mat with your hands and your feet. Together now, take a slow, steady inhale. Slow, steady exhale. Gaze forward, bend your knees and travel lightly to the top of your mat. As you arrive, open your chest forward, a halfway lift. Then softly fold over your legs and pause. Hold opposite elbows, a little bend in the knees, so your chest can rest on your thighs. Stay for a few breaths. Release your arms, hang in a ragdoll, and then slowly roll and rise to stand. Big inhale, arms sweep overhead, and then rest your hands into prayer, center of your chest, standing even through the soles of your feet, tall through your legs, through your spine, feeling of an open posture, Tadasana. 2 rounds, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, feel your palms connect. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, press off your shins. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, plank pose. And lower, chaturanga, low push-up, come to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, forward gaze. Bend your knees and travel forward to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, full breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach tall, high mountain pose. Hands to prayer, ground down. Inhale, circle your arms overhead. Forward fold as you breathe out. Inhale, lengthen your chest away from your thighs. Exhale, plank pose. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, your choice. Downward facing dog. Full breath in and out. Look forward. Bend your knees. Step or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise to stand on the new breath. Join your hands in prayer, center of your chest. Inhale, chair pose. Bend both knees. Raise your arms by your ears. And then lower your hands to prayer, center of your chest. Balance into your right foot, spot your gaze out in front of you and come onto the left toes. Slowly lift your left knee and start to move toward a figure 4 shape. Angle your left knee out to the left and then softly land your left ankle on top of your right knee. Draw your thighs in toward your hips and feel your pelvis moving back, staying connected to your right foot. Option to reach your arms forward to help move the hips back and counterbalance. On your inhale, rise to Stork pose. Bring your left knee to your chest, arms overhead, straighten your right leg. And then lower your hands to prayer. Transitioning through Warrior 3. Sweep your left leg back, your chest forward. And hands can come to the floor or a block for a more grounded version. Press back through your left heel. And then for one breath, reach your arms forward as you take a soft step back with your left foot for crescent pose, high lunge. Taking up the right and left lanes with your feet for balance. And as you arrive in your shape, just sense the angle of your pelvis and notice if you bend into your left knee, you can feel a little bit more upright through your spine and level through the pelvis. Keep that feeling as you work towards straightening your left leg. Inhale here. On your exhale, Warrior 2, ground your left heel into your mat. Right away, straighten your right leg. And take a moment, press into your feet, engage your thighs, and then slowly transition into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Reaching forward through your heart, crown of the head, and turn your chest away from the mat, expanding through your arms and your legs. Next inhale, reverse your warrior, bend into your right knee, right arm reaches up and back. Deep breath in here. Stay low in your lunge. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Right forearm to your right knee or right hand to the floor or a block. Top arm reaches up or overhead. Wrap your right hip under, straighten your left leg strong, and then firm into your heels. See if you can point your tailbone toward the back of your left heel. And then lower your left hand to your left hip. Gaze down, moving into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Balance on your right foot. Raise your left leg. And then once you have your balance, raise your left arm toward the sky, turning your hips open to your left. Allow your awareness to pour into your right foot, connect to the ground. Energize your left leg, your arms, expanding from your center. Moving into a cross-legged forward fold, lower your left hand to the floor first, and then lower and cross your left leg behind your right. Adjust your feet so your pinky toes roughly line up. Feel free to bend your knees a little. Just take a moment to land. And then walk your hands around to your right, drawing back on your outer left hip. Walk your hands back through center, uncross your legs. Take a halfway lift, chest forward, and forward fold. Begin again on your inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. And then lower your hands to prayer. Balance now on your left foot. Steady gaze forward. Come up onto your right toes and then slowly lift your right knee. Moving slow toward your figure four, angle your right knee out to your right and softly land right ankle to the top of your left knee. And now from a place of sensation, adjust to sit lower or a little higher and feel for an outer hip stretch. On your inhale, rise to Stork pose, right knee to chest, arms overhead, straighten your left leg, and then lower your hands. Transitioning through Warrior 3, start to hinge forward, send your right leg back. Option to take your hands to the floor to steady yourself. And draw a straight line from the top of your spine to your right heel. One breath here, reach your arms forward as you take a soft step back with your right foot for high lunge. And take a moment to land, to feel steady, easy breathe. Perhaps explore a bend in your right knee to upright your spine and feel comfortable through your pelvis. Inhale here. On your exhale, Warrior 2 legs. Land and weave your right heel into your mat. Right away, press into your feet, straighten your left leg. Engage your thighs and transition into triangle pose. Few breaths here. Feel grounded through your feet, pushing the floor away. Sense of space across your chest through the reach of your arms. Next inhale, reverse your warrior, bend into your left knee, reach your left arm up and back. Stay, take a deep breath in. And then come to your extended side angle pose, left forearm, left knee, or left hand to the floor or a block. Right arm reaches up or overhead, wherever you find the most space in your body, going only as far as your breath is deep. So just notice here how your breath is responding, how your joints feel. Where can you feel more open, more steady? And where can you release resistance? And then lower your right hand to your right hip. Gaze down, moving into your half moon pose, balancing on your left foot. Raise your right leg, opening your hips to your right arm toward the sky. Just very slowly now lower your right hand to the floor. You can bend the front knee, transition into your cross-legged forward fold. Right leg behind your left, crossing your legs, top of the mat. Adjust your feet, perhaps a little bend in the knees. Folding forward here and then walking your hands around to your left as you draw back into your outer right hip. And walk your hands back to center, uncross your legs, take a halfway lift and forward fold. Rise to stand and then hands to prayer, Tadasana. Take a few moments to pause, connecting to your steady center and the smooth rhythm of your breath. Moving through a vinyasa, inhale, arms overhead, dive forward or over your legs. Inhale, chest forward. Step back to plank pose. Chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale into your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Balancing briefly in our down dog now. Raise your right leg up and back for three-legged dog. And place a small bend in your left knee. Just holding steady here. And then balance just on your right hand. Spread your fingers wide. Press the mat down and away. And start to get a little lighter on your left hand. Perhaps tenting to your left fingertips. If you have your balance, perhaps you can lift your left hand from the floor, or even lift your left arm alongside your waist or anywhere in between. Just here for a beat. And then land softly and reset to the other side. Raise your left leg. Bend into your right knee just a little. Ground your left hand flush with the mat. And then explore getting a little lighter on your right hand, fingertips, or right arm alongside your body. And land down if you haven't already. Hands and feet grounded now. And just notice what sensations are arising. Where do you feel stable? Where do you feel resistance? Whatever arises, whatever you feel, just observe. And we begin again with a full breath in and a slow breath out. Final standing flow will add on. Inhale, look forward, and then step or flow to the top of your mat. Extend your spine forward and forward fold. Next, inhale, chair pose. You might like to shift your feet a little closer together here. Lower your hands to prayer and twist to your right. So you can either hook your left elbow to your outer right knee or tee out your arms for a more spacious twist. It's moving and settling from a place of sensation in your body. What feels good. Turning from your core, your mid-back to twist. Next, inhale, balance on your right foot, rise to Stork pose, left knee to chest, and then lower your hands to prayer, middle of your chest. Moving into tree pose, angle your left knee out to the left and left foot anywhere on the inside of your right leg. Here you can tap your toes lightly to the floor for a lower center of gravity. Just find a steady, unmoving point to focus your gaze. You could stay here or sway into a side bend, swaying palm. Left arm reaches out to your left and your right arm up and over to your left. And then slowly lift up through center. Challenge your balance now. Hands to prayer. We're going to fire hydrant the left knee out wide to your left and slowly transition into a half moon variation. Hovering your right fingertips above the floor, or if you need to ground your shape, right hand to the floor or a block. Take a breath to feel your shape. And then lower and land your left foot, come upright. Or turn and face the long edge of the mat and set up for Prasarita Padottanasana. Take a wide stance with your feet, heels out, toes in. Hold your waist. Lengthen through the front of your spine, grow long. And then take a few breaths to fold forward between your wide legs. Hands can run down your legs or to the floor. Breathing slow, steady inhales and exhales, soothing and grounding yourself with your breath. On your inhale, lift your fingertips, spine forward, and then turn and face the top of your mat for runner's lunge. Step back to plank pose and flow slow through your vinyasa. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Next inhale, look forward. Bend your knees, step or flow to the top of your mat. Open and fold with your breath. Inhale, chair pose. And again, you can take your feet a little wider than your hips, hip width, or more together. Lower your hands to prayer and twist to your left in your own version. Slowly unravel, balance on your left foot, rise to Stork pose, right knee to chest, and hands to prayer, middle of your chest. Steady gaze, coming into tree pose, Vrksasana, placing your right foot on the inside of your left leg, or tap your toes lightly to the floor for more balance. So option to remain upright or take that side bend, swaying palm, right arm out to your right, left arm up and over to your right, counterbalance with the hips to the left. Lift slowly up through center, lower your hands to prayer and carefully transition into your half moon. Wing your right knee out to the right. Expand your arms, perhaps balancing hands free, or ground your shape. One more breath. Bend into your front knee, lower and land your right foot, coming upright. Face the long edge of your mat. Walk your feet back a step, so you're standing at the back of the long edge of your mat. Hold your waist. Inhale, open your chest. And then forward fold. As your hands meet the floor, walk them forward for a wide leg down dog. Try and keep your heels grounded there. And just lengthen and stretch through the sides of your waist. Sense now if any space is opened up compared to your first version of this pose at the start of the class. And then walk your hands in under your shoulders. Turn and face the top of your mat, runner's lunge. Step back to plank and lower through your vinyasa. Or here you can press back to a child's pose, and that's where we're all going to meet up. Knees can be wide or narrow, resting easy and soft into this quiet shape. And then ease your chest upright, take your feet around in front of you, and gather any additional layers and a folded blanket with you as you come to recline down on your back. Just as you're ready, bring your knees in toward your chest, and you can roll a few circles through your low back spine here. And then ground your feet to the floor. Lift your hips and slip a folded blanket under your buttocks. And raise your legs toward the ceiling for Viparita Karani. So you can keep a little bend in your knees there so your pelvis feels heavy against the support. And then just position your hands in a nice soft restful place. If it feels comfortable for you, gently close your eyes and just start to take some slower, longer exhales. And you may wish to remain here, legs up, or option to take your legs out overhead into plough pose if you feel warm and ready in your back. If you go there and it doesn't feel good, just come back, legs up. And then slowly release from your shape. You're welcome to remain on the blanket as you come into a broken bridge. Land your feet wide to the side edges of your mat, knees knocking into touch. Just keep tethering your awareness to the long exhales. So you stay in that place of surrender and winding down. And then walk your feet into touch. Slip your blanket out now and we'll take a twist to the right, option to cross your left leg over your right. And then ease your knees over to the right. Or you can simply stack your knees. Right hand to your outer left knee. Reach your left arm out at shoulder height or toward overhead. Just adjusting from a place of ease and comfort. And then roll back through center. In between our twists, we'll come into happy baby pose. Separate your legs. Draw your knees down toward your armpits and feet toward the ceiling. And then release, set your feet down and take your final twist to your left. Option to cross your right leg over your left. And then knees gently over to your left. And then unravel from your twist and settle your body now into final relaxation. So just finding a comfortable, restorative posture for your body. One where you can abide quietly still and at ease for the last few minutes of your practice. Letting go of your effort. Allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm. And as you settle, just notice what lingers, the movement of your breath, sensations still present in your body. Simply rest now inside your awareness. We'll stay here for another minute or so, and I'll be back to guide you back. And then softly drifting your awareness back. Wriggle and stretch out in your own way. If you are laying on your back, bend your knees, feet to the floor. And gently roll out to your right side. And as you're ready, pressing your way back up to sit. Thanks so much for joining me for this grounding practice. I hope you're able to carry this sense of peace and calm with you throughout the rest of your day. Namaste.